Hello guys, and welcome to the 4th episode of my Graft to a Draft series. Now if you did see the last episode, you'll know that I did technically cheat a little bit. We were struggling to basically sell some of the players. I was doing the silver centre back method with Norwich City. Unfortunately they aren't so in demand that they will sell straight away, and it was taking a little while to get those cards sold. I had a few FIFA points on the account, so I decided to go ahead and open them. And we got a draft token. So given it's a draft series, it seemed right that we should just use it. So we sort of cut the episode short, but I'm back now on the next episode to show you that actually we were not far away from the coin total amount that we needed in order to be able to play a draft. So I think if you remember, I needed to get to around about 48,000 coins. I've just come on today and had to relist one of these centre backs up. Closer is going, there's 3 cards on there at the moment for 5k, so he is going for around about 5k, so hopefully he will sell. You'll see then that will take us to around about the 47,000 mark, so we were only actually really 1,000 coins shy away of getting to where we needed to be. So you know, there's a little bit of solace in the fact that I didn't cheat completely and we were actually fairly close to being able to get the 15,000 coins for the draft. However, as we come in today's episode, we are at 42,000 coins, so I will be getting to 57,000 coins via my trading methods today in order to be able to enter the draft, and then we'll see how far we can progress. We've got Foot Birthday still in packs, we'll see if we can pack something decent. And as always, for this series, please drop a like, comment, let me know what you want to see. Comment if you want some advice on some trading methods on how to build coins, even if you're starting with something as little as 10,000, or if you've got something in the region of 200,000 and you want some ideas. I'm happy to give some ideas out. We're all trying to make coins and get better players at the end of the day. We are going to, like I said in the last episode, going to revisit the silver centre back method. So I am going to still go back to Norwich City at the moment, and as I say, at the moment on there they are around about 5,000 coins. I believe there was about 3 on the market when I checked. That's because I've not put in the centre back. There we go. So in the centre back market, yeah, so there's now 5 on there. One of them's at 4,800, so it's slightly undercut mine. This one has been on 21 minutes, so you know, it may be that he doesn't quite sell, or if he does, it's just going to be a little bit of delay in picking that card up. But whatever happens, if we get that card sold and it does add 5k on, we'll just add 5k on to what we need to be at by the end of the episode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and try and snipe some of these silver ones. So you can see they're selling for about 4,800 by now. That would mean that I need to get it for around about 5,300 in order to make any profit. That would be a very little profit. I'm going to go ahead and try and get it for 4,200, and we'll do our best to try and see if we can pick up any of these Norwich cards to be able to make some coins on. And incredibly, that is an unbelievable snipe. We have just picked up Hanley for 750 coins. As we've seen, the lowest one on there was by now of 4,800. I'm going to go and stick this up for 4,700, so I'm undercutting that card by 100 coins, but that is going to be a massive 3.5k profit, which is a great start to our episode today. Probably one of the best snipes we've had on this series so far. I know it's only 4k, but it's only because at the moment we're sitting at a 40,000 coin mark, so we're not getting a massive profit on those cards. As soon as we get to this channel and get to a point of maybe 200,000 to 300,000 coins, we'll be able to go for some of the bigger players and some of the promotional cards. But at the moment we're just sticking with these silvers, some of the low golds that I will go through. That's an unbelievable snipe to show you there today. We'll continue. If I do get any more unbelievable ones like that, they will feature in the video. If not, I'll just show you at the end when we are at our 15,000 coin mark. And there we have it, guys. That should be the last one. As you can see, we've stayed on the Norwich players, and they are now instantly going at 5,000. I just checked a moment ago, just before I went into those snipes, that I was getting some instantly selling at 4,800 coins, but that one was 5,000 because when I looked a minute ago, there was only 2 on the market at 5,000 coins, and they'd only been on about 30 seconds or so. So as you'll be able to see when we go over to the market, I have had to get it to the 62,000 mark because our original closer did sell at 5,000 coins. But as you can see there, mostly he was what I picked up. Anything for around about 3 to 3.5k. We only picked up a couple that were over the sort of 4,200 mark. Most of them were under 4k. Then obviously you did see us pick up that Hanley. That's an unbelievable pull at 750 coins. And as soon as this closer sells, which I imagine will be any moment now, that will take us to around about 62,700 coins. So that will give us our draft, and there we go. He has sold, so I'll just show you 62,690 coins. That is everybody sold in order to give us the 15,000 coins we need to go into our draft. So let's, without any delay, get straight into the draft and spend our 15,000 coin profit. Weirdly as well, just so that you know, in real time that actually only took about 25 minutes to get to those 15,000 coins. It's the quickest I've done on this channel so far. It then means it's around about a 30k profit to 35k profit an hour, which I think is actually really decent, considering that you're only working with low level silver cards. I did look when I got to the 49,000 mark at trying to pick up the Foot Birthday Eggstein, because he's going at 52,000 coins by now. I was looking to see if I could get anything for 48,000 and under, but the competitiveness of that was so strong that I think I saw 3 or 4 within the space of 5 minutes and they were just instantly gone. So I thought, stick to what was working for me, go back to the silver cards, and sure enough, we made the coins in no time at all. So we've got some interesting ones here. I don't personally like 4-3-3. It's just, I just don't really play out wide with wingers like that. So I'm going to go for the 4-1-2-1-2 wide, and my left mid and right mids will probably cut inside more than anything. Let's see who we get for our captain today. Hopefully this is a good sign. So many times we've come up against teams with heavily icon based teams. So loads of prime icons, loads of prime icon moments. We've got one in our first captain. There's no one else there that I would like to pick. So we're going to take Barnsley and we'll go up to our left striker. Our stinky silver pick straight away. That's actually not so bad. We get a couple of picks at our strikers on this, and actually I'm quite happy to see the silver pick this early on rather than worry about it coming when we actually need decent players. So let's go for our cam. Oh my goodness. This is a tough choice. Given the fact that it is a cam position, I'm going to take Ronaldinho. Just because he's got the better pace, the better dribbling. I feel like Zidane sits more as a centre mid or a CDM for me on his card. So definitely prime icon moments, Ronaldinho goes in there. This is another great couple of selections here. I think this Marlon card is unbelievable. So I'm going to take him. And hopefully if we get then an icon or a Dutch striker at one of those other positions, we can get him onto full chem. On the right mid now, some stinky goal picks. Going to take some Premier League players there just in case. As we get a Team of the Year Trent Alexander-Arnold. This is already shaping up to be the best draft I think we've had on this series so far. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm probably going to take Gattuso just to give us the chemistry. I do love Kante. He is overpowered on this game, but I can't turn down the prime icon moments after what I've been saying about other players getting loads. Oh my god. This is turning out to be an incredible draft. Stinky left back. Can we get a decent goalkeeper? So we've got Alisson there. Obviously he is going to get full chem. It needs to be a Premier League goalkeeper really, unless it strong links to my left centre back. Unfortunately though, that is Campbell, so English goalkeepers are few and far between as well. We'll take Alisson for now. I don't like him on this game, but if we do get an icon goalkeeper, then that will solve that problem. We'll go to our reserves, knowing that we need a left back, a right mid and another striker. And we get Jordi Alba there at left back, so he will go straight onto full chem. Oh my god. Okay, this team is really looking to be absolutely incredible. Another prime icon moments Overmars. I haven't even got room for him in the team. I'm going to take him. I'm just going to compare him with Barnes, see what the sort of deal is there. So he's got better pace, however Barnes has got better shooting, better passing, better dribbling and better physical. The way that I'm going to play, which is not to have my wingers go up the line and cut in, Barnes works better for me there with the passing and dribbling and physical. So I'm going to keep him there, but obviously that means we've got Overmars as a sub if we do need him. Left wing Cristiano Ronaldo I can't not take. He may well end up being a super sub for a striker if we don't get anything in this. I'll take Cornet. And we'll go and see if we can now get an icon goalkeeper. Unfortunately not. We get Navas, De Gea. I'm going to take Edison. Okay. I do love Semedo, but we have got a team of the year. Yeah, I'm going to take Semedo, but the likelihood of him playing is slim. Again, we've got some incredible cards here. That Tomori card is brilliant, but we were sorted at the back really, so we don't really need any of these. I'm going to take the Foot Birthday to Costa just because we are in that promo at the moment. Incredible Ferland Mendy CDM card. Unfortunately, not going to be able to fit in my team. It wouldn't matter in the sense of chemistry to Van Dijk, but it would to Ferland Mendy. He will then sit there unfortunately on 7 chem. So unless I do manage to get a French left wing or right wing, which I'm not sure there's any worth having, unless maybe Henri, but I think his primes and that are all strikers. We'll take Hadji just because it's another prime icon moments, and I can't resist them at the moment given that we didn't get many previously to this. Take Raheem, and then finally, so as a striker there we've got Zapata. Left back Van Aanholt card looks incredible. Compared to Alaba, I'm not sure. We don't have a striker to partner Marlon up front at the moment. So it says in my mind really that I should take Zapata, but he's not going to be used. I'm obviously going to bring Ronaldo up front with Marlon. So I'm thinking about this Van Aanholt to go in over Alaba. Yeah, we'll just have a look. He's slightly quicker, better physical. It's just his passing and his dribbling, which is less. I'm gonna put him in. I like the special card of him. Yeah, I think just I've never used this card. It's a winter refresh, and he looks like a solid card. Obviously Alaba is a solid card as well, but I just wanted to try something a little bit different. So we'll go and put in our highest rated players to see what we get here. I can't believe I'm even taking some of these players out of the side, but let's see. We're at a 191 draft. Yeah, it's going to stay that way as well. There's nothing we can do really to move more people on chem. Just going to see if I did put Alaba in for Van Aanholt, would it be a 192? No. So yeah, it is a 191 draft, which is pretty incredible considering some of the drafts we've had in the past. What is Marlon's foot? Right footed. Okay, I'll keep him on that side and keep Ronaldo on the left when he comes on. We'll go and get ourselves a manager. So anything that was really going to give our strikers a little bit more chem would have been perfect. Unfortunately, we've not got that. We've got one that can give the Spanish guy on the left a bit more chem, so that means that they'll be operating at 8 chemistry, which is not so bad. But yeah, incredible draft. I'm going to go and do my custom tactics now. I'm not going to show them in these videos, but if you guys do want to see these in the future, just drop a comment in the box and I will let you know how I'm going to play, but we'll come back when I've got an opponent to play. Okay, so here we go guys, into our first game. Looks like we've got a good connection there. Let's just find out what sort of team we're up against. So he's got the Cam Ronaldinho as well. He's got the CDM Prime Icon Moments Petite, and he's got Lehman in goal there. He's also got Team of the Year, Van Dijk, and the Team of the Week, Ronaldo, much like us. Yeah, a solid team. He looks like he's got some chemistry problems on the right hand side there, I think I noticed with his Conan Ball players. But we're going to go and pause this straight away so we can get that Ronaldo in up top, in for Nino. And then, yeah, we'll just see how the game goes. It may well be that I bring on Overmars if Barnes is struggling, and maybe bring on Sterling if we need to at any point, just to give us a burst of pace. But yeah, let's go get in the game and see how we get on the first round. And there we go, we got him caught at the back there. Yeah, he was quite obvious in the way that he was going to try and turn away from our players and then cut it back out to the wing. So we managed to nick that away from him, and instantly coming on from what was a shot from Marlon straight at the keeper that went out for a corner. We've managed to get Ronaldo with an easy tap in to get us to 1-0 up. And yeah, let's see how we go. Ronaldinho has turned him inside out, and then it's gone and hit our own player and gone out for a goal kick. Yeah, that's pretty disappointing there. We could have been away with this, really. Unfortunately there, Ronaldo's taken a decent shot, but it's yeah, it's not quite gotten into the goal. The keeper's managed to parry it well enough for the defender to clear it away. What I will say about this game, the passing is still terrible. Like, I've then tried to feed in the right striker making a run, I think it was Marlon, and it's just completely ignored him. Like, and it's led to a goal as well. It's ridiculous how we're so far into this game, and yet the passes just are not what you're asking the computer to do. It's crazy. Again, is that the pass through to Marlon? Like, I don't want it to go to the player who's immediately in front of me, and yet somehow it picks that out. It's crazy. And we finally get some reward for what is just the gameplay being terrible. Yeah, we've had two 1-2s now where the player that has made the run is the player I'm trying to pass the ball to, and it's just not gone to them, and they're clean through, and my pass has gone to somebody else who I don't want to pass it to. But we do find ourselves 2-1 up. Well deserved. We should be really a 3 or 4-1 up if those chances hadn't gone away. Okay, so there you have it. We are at half time, and as you can see by the statistics, 10 shots, 9 on target to his 6 and 4, and our shot accuracy is at 90%. You know, we're getting the shots on target, and the chances we're creating are good. It's just that for some reason, like I say, those couple of passes have cost us a couple of goals, and yeah, just in the final third, a couple of the strikers just not getting away the sort of shots I would want them to get. Lehmann's actually saved him a couple of times. You saw the one with Ronaldo where he saved it and it nearly went in, the defender cleared it. But we move on, we're 2-1 up, and I feel fairly comfortable at the moment. I know he has just made some subs, so we'll see who they're going to be. So he's brought Neymar on for the Salvio that was playing on the right hand side there. So depending on, he has tried to use some skills with Ronaldinho, but not anything to worry about. So we'll see what he's like with Neymar. Oh, I could see it happening then, that the rebound was going to come out or he was going to score somehow, when Van Dijk has been pushed off the ball by Neymar. That's a team of the year, Van Dijk, pushed off the ball by Neymar. Just some things in this game just do not match up. I don't even know how he's got that in there. It was a terrible kick out by my goalkeeper, but I don't know how he's got that ball in there. This is the most undeserved loss at the moment I've ever had on FIFA. There we go, we get it to 3-3 straight away almost. I don't really know how we are drawing, but we've got it to 3-3. I feel like if we just get the right chances, we will come away with a win here. One thing I will say about this team is Sol Campbell is incredible. He's probably actually performing better for me than Van Dijk is. Prime moments, Barnes just misses a fairly easy finesse shot there in the corner just to send us in 4-3 in the 87th minute. Yeah, it's pretty disappointing now. I cut inside there quite nicely. I think he was expecting the pass, so I thought I'd bring him in and just see if I could cut in the finesse angle. And it looks as though for the first time, I think, in the draft series, we are going into extra time. I am going to take this opportunity to make some substitutions. I'm happy with my forwards. They're doing fine. But I'm just going to give that a little bit more pace down the wing there with Overmars. And I'm going to put Raheem Sterling on for Garrincha as well. So just to freshen that up. Everything else I'm happy with. It's just I want to now start breaking away with those wingers. And there we go, straight away from kickoff. Marlon's through with a nice pass from Ronaldo. 4-3 up. He's a good card. He's a very good card. He's got some good strength about him and his shooting's pretty good as well. And there we go, we turn him inside out with Raheem Sterling as well. Straight away again, 5-3 up. This is kind of how the game felt like it was going. And just suddenly, like, he found his way into it. Like I say, some of the tackles from Neymar, like on Van Dijk, to get the ball and him struggling with his physical there just seemed weird. But now we are feeling like we're getting into how this game should have been. However, it's just in extra time. Fortunately, Raheem's finishing's not quite up to standard there. He made a great run to get through. It's just that, yeah, his shooting's not his best attribute on this game. So we go into the second half of extra time. I've made, obviously, all my subs now. But I'm pretty happy with how the team is performing. Generally, I even was before we got to this point. But as you can see, 21 shots to 12, 16 shots on target to 8. Finally, this is starting to feel like the game it should have been all the way through. We'll carry on and hopefully we'll get the win. Well, if you'd have just seen the play up before that, I probably won't put it in the video. I had a clean through with Ronaldinho, and yeah, instead of putting it to the side or anything, he just put it straight into the legs of Lehmann. Really should have been looking at being 6-3 up there. Instead, it's gone down the other end and we've conceded. And yeah, it's just unfortunate. It's on a breakaway. We had, you know, some defenders running back, but unfortunately they couldn't quite match the pace of his players there. As we go and concede again because my defenders have tried to stand off. I don't know why, I haven't asked them to. It's the AI defending for you. I cannot believe it's looking like we're going to be going to penalties in this game. Yeah, I've absolutely dominated him. And we're not even going into penalties because I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's happened at the back. All my players just suddenly start to stand off him. The players that I'm not using. So no one was getting in the right position to stop the ball getting through. And suddenly, from coasting at 5-3 up, we've gone 6-5 down in the 120th minute. This is... I'm smiling because it's actually laughable what has happened there. We've actually dominated this game, and you will see from the statistics we have dominated this game. I just don't get... Yeah, I don't get it. There you go. 23 shots. 18 shots on target. I don't really have any words. I'm smiling because it's funny that you can dominate a game and have all the chances in the world, and there were some chances there that those guys should definitely have put away, and then suddenly just the dynamics of the game turned and my defenders weren't doing the right things, they weren't moving into the right positions, and he was just suddenly getting through as like it was nothing. And after coasting, I find myself in a first round knockout, which is... Yes, I can't believe it. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot believe it. We'll go and open the first goal pack, which has got a rare player in it, which is rare enough. I still feel a little bit astonished at how that's turned. So we'll go and see if he's worth any money. As you know, we do sell everything that's worth a little bit of coins. Mostly it's going to be the non-rare golds because they're the ones that don't come up as much for the SBCs. So this guy, he should sell for 600. Joe Hart may sell, yeah, for about 500 coins there. So we'll put him at 650, see if someone wants a quick one. This guy probably won't sell from the Croatian League. They won't sell. I tried the fitness off the last ones, they didn't sell. People shouldn't be using the chemistry styles on goalkeepers because they actually lessen some of the stats rather than improve stats. And we've got another rare player in the other goal pack, so that's not so bad. At least there's 650 coins for a discard. I'm still smiling because I cannot believe what has just happened there. As we get a CDM for Granada. Doesn't look to be anything more than sort of 350, so we'll put him at 4. List him up. Sell all these. Yeah, everything there is going as well. So that's 1,257 coins. I may as well open the premium loan player pack. We don't play any games with teams on this. This is literally a draft count. As we get Belotti there, we will sell those items. They give us 94 coins. Every little helps. So we started the episode on 42,000, although after selling close it was 47. We've only made 6k there because, unbelievably, I just don't understand. We have come out of that game with a loss. I wasn't fancying penalties because I don't really like penalties anyway, but the fact that we even got to being that close after being 5-3 up within the first 3 minutes of gameplay injury time is unreal. Our players just stopped playing. At the back, they just let the space create, and yeah, we lost. That's as simple as that. So unfortunately, there's not a lot of decent rewards to show you. There's not a lot of gameplay to show you, but I'm sure most of you will share my frustration in this game about things that happen that you aren't asking it to do, or like that, the momentum change at being 5-3 up to suddenly giving them all this space. But anyways, as always, drop a like, comment on the video. Like I say, if you want some ideas of trading methods and things to do, tell me what your coin brackets are. I'll always help. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. We do need subscribers. I want to get my Foot Eliminator series underway. We do need some collabs for that, so please do drop a subscriber so we can build our subscribers base and hopefully get that series up and running as well. Cheers guys.